Welcome everybody. This is Amanda Ellis of amandaellis.co.uk and Facebook page Angelic Celestial Colours. The video looks different from normal because I'm making it in candlelight, so you don't need to adjust the settings of your screen. It is as it should be, and it's as Archangel Metatron wanted it for the transmission of this particular energy, which is to do with light in the dark, at a time when it feels that the world needs that a lot. I've just been for a walk and went down to the sea. Wasn't planning on making a video right now. It's sort of dinner time here, so I'm making it just before that. But it felt really important just to get this information out and the energy out there, and a video felt a nice way to do it. I was reminded as I was walking by the sea, and firstly the colours were so amazing, like a duck egg blue, a beautiful pastel pink sunset, wonderful clouds, a still sea. It really was breathtaking and complete nectar actually to my soul. Just really started to think about the soul and losing the identity of self and connecting into the soul self. It's been a theme for today with work that I've been doing with clients and also in writing. A return to the soul, a return to remembering the power of our soul that is actually the thing that guides us through our life here on this earth. And it feels as though I'm needing to make this video today as we're in the run-up to a full moon on the 25th of November. But this, what I'm saying here, stands true really for whenever you're watching this video and needing to connect into your soul at a deeper level. Metatron is calling, though, this coming full moon a magenta moon. I'm sure it's not called that astrologically, but that's what he's calling it. He's calling it a magenta moon. And by that, he means it's a moment for us to be able to pause and reflect and stop and be still. And it's needed now more than ever in our world and in our own lives as well. So a chance to pause, reflect and be still coming in with the full moon, the magenta moon, this 25th of November. I have deliberately not looked at any astrology linking into this moon phase because I wanted to come at it fresh, just purely in terms of what I'm feeling, what Metatron is trying to convey to us here. And all I'm really feeling here is just raw emotion, real raw emotion, complete authenticity and realness that is needed at this time by all of us. He's asking each of us to really shine our light very brightly this week, because the world is going to need it. The world always needs it, but it's going to need it over the coming weeks. We know that. And he's saying that the truth is going to be shined into all of the cracks of society over the coming months. As I record this, there has been a hunt on over the last few days for one of the leading terrorists in the Paris attack. And I wrote about that on my Facebook page, so I'm not going to repeat what I've already said. You can look it up yourself, Angelic Celestial Colours, it's all there if you scroll back. But I'm really strongly feeling a message from Metatron today that whatever happens with that particular leader that they are hunting at the moment, that he is in effect being protected from on high. Not on high in terms of the spiritual realms, of course, but in terms of earthly realms, people in power, people in positions of power. Because there's no way that you can hide yourself in our world. We live in a society where it's not very easy just to run away and hide successfully, even in a major city, when you have a whole force looking out for you. So what Metatron is saying is that he is serving a purpose for forces in our world that are dark and heavy, and that purpose is to perpetuate fear. So the longer that he remains out there, then the more fear that there is, and he is just symbolic of probably one of many. So whatever happens to that particular person, it's almost as though the truth will out in the long term in terms of the role of aspects of our society that are seeking to keep us in fear. Moving on from the collective, Metatron is talking about us needing to be authentic and real with ourselves to counteract the darkness that we have in our world at this time. And he's asking you to strip away all of the, this full moon, to strip away all of the titles, all of the associations, all of the ways maybe that other people view you, have labelled you, whether that's been in the past or whether it's now or not necessarily in the future, but obviously labels that you've had put on yourself. Letting go then of the role of parent maybe. This is obviously just in terms of meditation, just sitting, being still within this magenta ray and letting go of the titles of parent, of son, of daughter, of employee, of worker, of friend, of the one who, I don't know, is a teacher, the one who is here to, I don't know, be a wonderful mother or parent, or whatever the labels are that have been put upon you. Just allow that to go, because you can't get in touch with your true soul and your true authentic self when you've got all of these labels attached to you. So I'm seeing now as I'm talking to you, it's almost like you're all covered in sticky labels is what I'm being shown. So I'm going to just spray the magenta light around myself. This is the Divinity spray. I've used it quite a lot in videos recently, but it's being used a lot. And I think it's being used a lot at the moment because it's very good at just helping us to get back into the present moment and to still our mind and connect into our divine selves. So let's try and do that. But the first thing we have to do is just remove the labels that we have around our body that we have either placed on or other people have placed upon us. So just become aware of your body and become aware of the first big label that has been attached to you. This doesn't have to be a title like parent or son or daughter. It can be an emotion or a quality that other people have put on you. It could be that you're bossy, or that you are over enthusiastic, or that you're selfish, or you're mean, or whatever the labels are. Just literally see them as words. And what Archangel Metatron is doing is he's just gently peeling them away. And each one is just being peeled away one by one. So become aware of maybe words and emotions and associations and labels that have been put on you by other people in particular. Some of them feel as though they are down your back in particular. So they are things that maybe people say about you behind your back, but you sort of know about. You know that maybe you have a reputation, or there are things that are said about you that don't quite reach your ears, but somehow are within the auric field. Just allow all of these labels to be taken off, even if you can't see what the words are. Just allow Metatron to do that, feeling the back starting to clear. Also feeling as though I'm being drawn up to your shoulders. So there are labels that are being put onto your shoulders. It might be that you're the responsible one in the family, you're the carer in the family. Let all of that go as much as you can. Just allow your auric body and your physical body to be as clear as you can in terms of all these labels that have been attached to you. And after we've done that, I just want you to now connect into the biggest label that is there. And this is one that you've put on yourself. So it's a way that maybe you identify with yourself. You may be an overachiever, you may be lazy, you may be greedy, you may be overweight, you may be uncaring. I don't know, whatever it is, something that you feel about yourself, that you have labelled yourself. An addict is also what I'm hearing here as well. Some of you have got the labels of addict that you have given to yourself. Can we just allow those to again gently be unpeeled? And they're being unpeeled particularly from the heart on a lot of you as well, okay? So just feeling your body starting to become lighter as all these labels, all these associations, all these titles are just taken away from you. We're now going to go back into your heart space. So allow your heart to just gently open up, and inside your heart is a secret chamber that is only accessible to you. And here is where your soul resides. Your soul is comfortable, your soul is free, your soul is orchestrating the whole show, I'm being told, in our lives, but we just are not aware of it. So connect into the soul deep within the heart chamber and just see it as a pulsing light, a beautiful pulsing diamond light within your heart chamber that is intact, everything is on track. But just see how well it pulses, how bright it shines, and the beauty of your own soul. Just take a moment to connect in to your true nature, your true soul self. And then at this soul level, Archangel Metatron is just reminding you of all the light and goodness that you carry within yourself. And this is a bright flame that burns brightly within you. It's why you're here. It's why you're here on this planet at this time, coming up to this important phase in our Earth's history. A magenta moon coming up, which is going to be shining the spotlight on our Earth even more. More and more truths coming to life, light, darkness prevalent, but also the light, and it is within you. And just feel that light as something that is hugely protective, both to you and to those you love. Feel that light just illuminating around yourself, illuminating and spreading to all the people that you care about and you seek protection from. We're also asking that light now, which becomes independent of ourselves. It comes from us, but it becomes something that is uniting each person watching this video. See that light now wrapping itself around our world, completely wrapping itself around our world, illuminating truths, shining a spotlight into areas that need healing, that need cleansing, and bringing light to those that are yet to wake up on their path. Understanding that events that happen in our world are also there as wake-up calls for many who haven't yet been able to find their true soul nature in this lifetime, their authentic self. You've already found it, but just be aware more and more are waking up every single day at this moment, and feel the connection between all of us. Feel the strength of that, feel the love of that, feel the light of that. And overlighting all of this is Archangel Metatron, who has the world still within his hands. As you can see behind me in my painting, he's holding the earth within his own hands. And he assures each of us watching this that he will not let that fall. He will not drop the earth. He is in control. There is nothing that can destabilize the earth to a large degree. It is protected by the angelic kingdom, by the beings of light. Darkness exists within it, but so too does great forces of light, and they are going to be coming more and more to the surface over the coming weeks and months and years. Know that we are sowing the seeds of great change the more that we hold on to the light that we hold within ourselves. Okay. And then just come back. And maybe what I'm being shown here is Metatron has a beautiful golden sticker that he's wanting to put onto your higher heart. So this is the space between your heart and your throat, around about here. It's a beautiful golden sticker isn't the right word for it really. It's the only way I can explain it. It's not a label, but it's a sticker. It's a badge of honor. It's actually what he's saying to me. And it says light worker. So just feel that beautiful band as it goes across your higher heart. And we just have the inscription in gold, light worker. Know that that's what you are. Know that that's why you're here. And know that you're asked to be as authentic and as real as you can in the coming days, in the coming months, to not give in to fear, to not fear anything that's out there, to know that you're protected, to know that you're safe, and to know that Archangel Metatron is in control and is able to bring this planet to a place of peace and balance. But the forces of dark in our world at the moment need to be assuaged by this beautiful wave of light, and it starts with each of us. So this moon coming up in November 2015, as I'm making this video, does feel important. It is being called a magenta moon by Metatron, and in terms of colour therapy, magenta is a colour that very much is about a bridge to the next level. And I'm not quite sure what that means yet in terms of the coming week, because he's not telling me. That's not a cop-out, it's just the truth. But he's talking about this moon being a bridge to something else. So I feel as though we just need to stay grounded, we need to stay authentic, we need to stay real, not give in to fear, hold the light, and all will be well. Much love, everybody, and I shall speak to you soon. Bye for now.